Hello and welcome to Beach View, our podcast about things.
Yes, today we have a special
Jen,
guest
that's
with
your
us
cue
today.
again.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, today we have a special guest with us today. It is my twin, the one, the only, Jonathan.
Hi, I'm John. No, that's not my voice. I'm John. What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
This is my first time. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh, okay.
Doubt it, but okay. Liar. Yes.
You calling him out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, you can't do that.
Well, I did. So
what are we talking about today?
yeah, what are we
We're
talking
talking
today?
about another album. This time it's Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
This is a huge album, released in 2000. It's since gone 12 times platinum, so
Whoa.
yeah.
That's a lot.
But before we get into it, I want to say rest in peace, Chester Bennington.
R.I.P. man.
Pour one out for the homie.
That's right. That's
All right.
right. Gone too soon.
Let's start with our general thoughts and then get into a track by track. What do y'all have to say about this?
Well, I remember hearing this album for the first time right after high school. Or in high school. Yes, in high school. I ran into a buddy at a grocery store, and he's like, man, you have to hear this new album by Linkin Park. And he let me borrow it, and I remember that day. So that tells you the impact that album had on me.
For sure. I probably was introduced to it probably by you. I really don't remember, but that was a period where I used to watch a lot of music videos on like MTV and VH1. So it might have also been on there. Yeah, TRL, yes. For you youngins, that's Total Request Live with Carson Daly. But,
Whoop.
yeah, whoop. And, but I just remember thinking like, oh, it's something new, you know? Like, it was just kind of a new genre, like Linkin Park, Papa Roach, all around the same time. Like those kinds of bands. And it just kind of ushered in, I guess what is known as new metal, right? So it was kind of like a mix between like rap and rock and heavy metal. And I thought it was a really cool, like, new thing that we could listen to.
Yeah. I think this is one of my all-time favorite albums.
Yes. It's a great... I hadn't for a very long time listened to the whole album all the way through, but I did last night. And I was like, dude, every song on here is a hit. Like, every single song on here is good. There's nothing, like, I would really skip if I'm listening to it. And I think that is very telling of, like, how strong of an album it was, especially for a debut album.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This, because I wasn't, like, around to listen to music like this when it came out. So by the time I started listening to Linkin Park, they had already...
What? You were like one?
I don't know if that's old enough.
You weren't rocking out to this when
you
you were 3?
No. Not of my own volition, at the very least.
Yeah, we played it to you while you're in the crib.
Yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't put
Watching
it past
MTV
you.
Cribs.
That's how you learn how to crawl. We would play Crawling in My Skin.
God.
And you would crawl, yeah. I'm just kidding. JK.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool, though. Anyway, go ahead, Bryce.
Yeah, no, so by the time, like, I had started really, like, getting into music by myself, and not just whatever was on, like, the radio or whatever, like, Linkin Park was already a big deal. They were already huge.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, like, I don't remember the first time I listened to this album. It's just, I heard the singles, and at some point decided, I guess I'll listen to the album. And... yeah, I wasn't, like, huge into it at first. I always liked their other albums, their later albums better. But, since then I've listened to it quite a bit, and it's a good album. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a really strong album. I think Linkin Park as a whole, they're very strong lyrically. They have this kind of poetry, I feel like, that they sing, and instrumentally, it's beautiful. Like, I think it all just, like, works really well together. Even when they get into, like, the hardcore, like, kind of, I don't want to say heavy metal part, but, like, even when they bring it, like, the strong emotion to it, it's still, it's just, I think, really, I don't think a lot of people would describe it this way, but I feel like it's really beautiful, and, like, the emotion that they display, and it really makes you relate to it. And I don't know, maybe
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like they get on the stage or they get on this album and put it all out there.
Yes.
And it's believable. It's believable.
Yeah.
You believe these emotions.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
You know, that might say something to his suicide that, you know,
Yeah.
these emotions were real.
Yeah. And you can really feel it. And people relate to it. Yeah.
Yes. And you know, this might be my old age, but I think it's timeless. I think this album is, I mean, I could put it on and rock out like the first time I did. Again, I think I'm getting to that point where I don't like any new music. So, you know, that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you're getting old.
I still
You
like
hooligans,
new music.
what is this mumble rap?
I love. Anyway, yeah. No, I agree. I think it's timeless. I think it came about in an era where people really appreciated the new sound, and even now, I think people still appreciate it. You know, 21 years later, which is kind of crazy, right? Like, geez. But no, I agree totally with that.
Yeah, I think on that point about relatability, I think one thing this album does really well is in the lyrics. They're always open-ended. They're written like, you know, a lot of these are about relationships.
Yeah.
But it's never specific about like who the relationship was with. And I think, you know, that's kind of a tight line to walk, because you can, if you write too open-ended, end up really vague and have it not work.
Yeah.
But I think it works really well. It's real emotion, but it's written in such a way that it's very easy for a listener to relate to it. It's very easy to, you know, get into it and feel those emotions like y'all were saying.
Yeah, I can dig it.
I can dig it, yeah.
And I think
especially
one of my
songs.
Oh, well, I want to say one more point. One of my favorite things about this album is like a lot of the songs have these really good like bridges to outro parts, like when it's past the second chorus and you get into towards the end. I think they're really good on this album at like adding a new layer to things.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had no problem listening to a whole song and being involved in it, but like you said, man, they just draw you right back in if you start to veer off.
They do.
Yeah, I think they're really good at writing in this form. So, let's get in the track by track then. First is Paper Cut.
I like this one. I think to me, it's like a high energy song, but it's still chill. Like, which is kind of hard to do. Like, either you're high energy or you chill, but to me, it's both of these. I don't know I don't know how to describe that, but it's like it's like got a nice beat. It's got a lot of energy, but it's like you can just be chilling and listening to it, and it's like, I don't know. I just thought it was a good song. I like it.
I second that. I'm sitting here trying to think of that, and you know, that is a good description.
Yeah, thank you.
And like Bryce said, it is open ended, but. And I'm not going to say this anymore, but each song you can relate to it. It's, you know, you can take some aspect of your life, but that's what, you know, all music should do. Successful music.
This is kind of a recurring theme in a lot of their songs on here. You know, they talk about the face inside is here and me right underneath my skin. And that's kind of a recurring theme that like, it's very introspective, and it's talking about kind of what you show to the world, but also like what's the voice inside your head, you know? So I don't know. I think that this is a good intro song into the album. I think the placement, because you know, the placement of these songs in the list is always very intentional. And so I thought that this being an intro song was really good because it kind of introduces you to like the whole, you know, the recurring theme throughout the music.
All right. And I have to say, I really like I was saying, those like outro parts, like the refrain here. The sun goes down, I feel the light betray me. I think that part's really good, and I like how it ties back into the beginning, like the opening line. Why does it feel like night today? Something in here's not right today. Like, I like that imagery of, like, tying the night to paranoia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think this song encapsulates all that the band is. It's the identity of the band packed into this one song.
Exactly. Loves it.
All right, next song.
Okay, next song is One Step Closer, which is one of the singles that was released, and this is probably one of the most popular ones, I think, at the time, and probably still now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really great chorus. It's super easy to sing along to. easy to see why it was a single.
Yeah, I think, again, this is relatable, like, to everyone. You're just like, one step closer. Like, push me one more step. Let's see what happens. Like, I just think, like, anyone can relate to, whether it's relationships or just, like, having stress in your life, like, anything like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the relatability, I think, there's always some point in your life where you really just want to, take someone aside and yell, "Shut up when I'm talking to you."
Yes, I love that part.
Yeah, the
That's
shut
my
up
favorite
part, it's so much like Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name of.
Yes.
F you, I won't do what you tell me. And like, this is,
Yeah.
that was so powerful. And Linkin Park mimicked that and was so successful with it.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think like you were saying, at the time that this came out, we were teenagers and we were like, at a point where we're like discovering our own, like, I don't want to say rage against authority, but you know what I mean? Like discovering like what we would put up with and what we wouldn't, and establishing ourselves as like adults, And so it came at like a very pivotal time. Yeah.
Yeah, the shut up part is like, like I would listen to that and I would be thinking of my twin sister, like, shut up when I'm talking,
Oh,
no, just
so
kidding.
rude.
Just kidding.
So rude. So rude. Yeah. Thank you, Linkin Park, for letting my brother be disrespectful to me. But no, this is a really good one.
Oh,
I thought it was a good
hormones are fun.
Teenage fun.
Alright, is that all we got to say on this?
I think so.
Let's move on.
Alright, With You.
This is a good one. This is another, I think, popular one, or maybe I just think it's popular. I don't know. But I love this one. I like just the way they sing it. I don't know. Like how they're like, it's true. You know how they like carry out the true. I'm not going to try to sing. I tried that on the last podcast and didn't work out well. Anyway, I really like how it gets into, this is kind of, I think, a more, I don't want to say positive, but maybe always say like, with you now I see. It's like just kind of talking about a relationship, I think, and when you have that right energy around you, like, or the right person around you, it's like, okay, now I see, I don't know. I thought that was, maybe that's my interpretation, but
Oh, see, this reads very dark to me.
Okay.
Like, even when you're not with me, I'm with you is like someone, like a relationship gone bad and you can't, like, get away from it mentally.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because it says, even though you're close to me, you're still distant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the song was very nu metal.
Yeah, definitely.
I like it. I don't have much to say about this one, but I love it.
Oh, I like the in the chorus, I don't know if it's like a guitar sound or like an electronic thing, that like repeated kind of screeching figure in the chorus.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I like their production and like instruments in general on this album. It's really good, whether it's guitar or electronic.
Yeah, I liked it too. Okay, now that I'm like really thinking about what they say, I definitely want to retract that is positive, because now I'm thinking like, I say, I pretend the past isn't real. I'm not trying to sing that on tune. but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh yeah, you're probably right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Scratch that from the record, but it is good. I like what you said about the instrumentals.
Speaking of record scratches, this album features a lot of it, and I love it.
Indubitably.
Need more record scratches in music these days.
I agree wholeheartedly.
We need more music in music these days.
Word.
I think that's a bit oxymoronic, or redundant. Whatever. Next song, Points of Authority.
Oh, okay. Another good one. This one's also like a kind of sadder one. Like, obviously, the perspective is like he's hurting from a relationship, but it's also like, I want someone to hurt like me, Or no. They say you want someone to hurt like you. But I like it because it's like how they say you lived what you've learned. So, and which, by the way, when I was younger, I always thought it said, you live what you do, which doesn't make any sense, but that's what I thought they said. But I think like it's like true that like you repeat the cycle. So like what you learned from, when you were younger, or your experience like in relationships, like you repeat it, and you want someone to hurt just like you hurt, and sometimes you don't even realize you're doing it. So I thought this was like one of those where they're talking about something that is a reality for a lot of people. And I don't know, I just like that they talk about that stuff. They put it out there, and I thought it was really good and really, really just, I guess like a nice, what am I trying to say?
Cathartic, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so, like a nice, just kind of talking about, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Scratch that part. Go ahead.
I do
Y'all
think this really does capture the emotion, though, that they're going for. Like, they're very successful at that.
Yes, absolutely. That's
Agreed.
their talent, I think, is capturing that emotion. And,
what do we think of the rap part at the beginning of this? Mike Shinoda's part.
How's that go?
Forfeit the game before someone else takes you out the frame.
Oh, yeah. I like Mike Shinoda.
Yeah, cool addition.
Okay, see, I don't like this part as much. Because I'm not, like,
you don't
qualified
like
to rate, rappers. I don't listen to enough hip-hop, but it was always my understanding that Mike Shinoda's never been considered, like, a great rapper. He's always been, like, fine for the genre he's in, and I think this is one of his, like, weaker raps.
Weaker raps?
Interesting.
I mean, I think it's a very obvious rhyming rap. Like, it's not, how, like, a lot of rappers can, like, creatively rhyme, where it's like they'll put words together that don't necessarily rhyme, but they just go. Like, this is a very obvious rap. Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame and put your name to shame. Cover up your face, you can't run the race.
When I was listening to this, I wasn't thinking about that aspect of it. Is he a good rapper or not? I'm thinking, like, man, this is cool in the song. It fits with it.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that aspect at all. So I'm sure he's not the greatest rapper, but I personally think, this is a great intro.
Okay.
I think, I like Mike Shinoda. I like his voice. I like his flow. I think he's an underrated rapper. But again, he's not necessarily a rapper. It fits with this genre. So, I do think, like, he has better raps out there than this.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah. He actually references this line in a later song. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I like it. All right, next we have Crawling, which is what Bryce learned to crawl to.
Oh, God. The big single of the, well, I don't know. This or In the End are probably, like, one of their biggest songs, but.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they won a Grammy for Crawling.
Oh, they did?
Did they really? I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Yeah. Really cool. I like this one. I think it's very poetic. Again, you sense the emotion. It's like, kind of like he can't find himself. I think it's a really beautiful song, just with all the emotion in it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a very aggressive song, and like you said, the teenage angst. When we listened to it, when it came out, you can apply it to anything.
Yeah.
Any feeling of that angst.
And I like how they acknowledge, like, they say these wounds they will not heal, and then confusing what is real, like. So they acknowledge that, like, sometimes it's what's in your head, and yeah, you might be damaged, but then that makes you kind of confuse reality sometimes. Like, you're looking at things from a damaged point of view, not necessarily like what people's intentions really are. And I thought that was a really cool reference because, it is true that sometimes you're looking at things from a different perspective, and you may be getting your feelings hurt about something that really isn't. That's not the intention of it. You know what I mean? So I think that's a really, like, layman's kind of explanation for that. But I thought that was cool how they talk about it.
Yeah, and I think I chose the wrong word, aggressive, for this one.
Yeah. Well, it is aggressive.
Maybe it's fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I really like the build-up in this one. The verses are softer, and then the, like, pre-chorus, that build-up of energy, which, like, that's pretty typical of, like, pop or rock songs that do that, but they're very good at it. And then the guitar hit before they go into the chorus, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right.
I like it.
Next song?
Next is Runaway. I thought this one was cool. It's another, again, relatable song. To me, it's the perspective like he wants to run away. but then he says, like, I want to know the truth and open up my mind. So that was kind of to me like, okay, is it just two different emotions? You want to run away, but you want to know the truth? Or is it like all in one? I don't know. To me, it was kind of like, I don't want to be put into a box,
Yeah.
when you're being told what to learn, how to live, how to act. And to me, this is kind of like a rage against the machine that is society, I don't want to go along with that. But sometimes you do conform, and when you go along, you're also guilty. You know what I mean? So, like, is it guilty by association? I don't know. Like I
That's
said,
a
maybe I'm
different
thinking too
song.
much into it.
Oh, wait, no, that is the song.
No,
Okay,
the Runaway?
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
This one I always get confused with other songs for some reason. Don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that was my take on it, like, guilty by association, because, like, yeah, sometimes you do conform. I don't know. Again, I might just be, like, thinking too much into this, but but I thought it was a good song.
Yeah, well, like I said, I always get this one confused with other ones. Could have sworn Guilty by Association was in a different song. Oh.
Isn't it this one? Is it Guilty by Association?
Yeah, no, it's in this song. I just looked up the lyrics.
Okay, good. I'm like, did I?
Yeah, no, that's my bad, yeah.
This was a popular song on the radio stations.
Oh.
Yes.
And this was not one of their singles from the album. So
Yeah, I
that goes
thought
to say,
that was
like, at the
interesting.
beginning when we
Yeah.
said they're all great. Well, this wasn't a single. They didn't promote this as a single. It just caught on. And that shows you, like, each and every song in this album is a single. It's a single hit.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
all of these songs were pretty good. With the exception, there's one that I was like, it's okay. But all of them are good. Like, they're just really, I don't know, they're raw. And I just really, I like that. I like that display of emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're very good
I mean,
at
that's they definitely display emotion, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're very
For
good
sure.
at that, and they're very good at writing, like you're saying, they're all hits. They're very good at writing in that style that's very, catchy, very, big choruses, easy to sing along with.
Yes.
Yeah. All right,
For sure.
next song?
The next song, By Myself. I'm trying to think what song this is.
Yeah, somebody sing it.
How's it?
Oh, God.
Hold on, I gotta look up the lyrics.
I
sing
can't
it.
hold on. It's all too much to take in.
Oh, because
Yeah,
I can't hold on. I'm stretched too thin. I
Right.
make the right moves, but I'm lost within. Wait, that's it.
So this song was different because, it's quiet to loud. It's real soft and then it gets real heavy. Right?
Yeah, and I really like the choruses where there's that, like, slamming guitar in between the, like, myself.
I'm still trying to think what song this is. Wait, how's the chorus go?
Wait, no, I think the By Myself part might be the pre-chorus. But yeah, the I Can't Hold On. John sang it, like, a second ago.
I can't hold on.
Okay. It's all too much to take in. Okay, I know what song this is. I got it. I just got it. Okay. All right. Okay, so this one, I really like these lyrics where he says, like, just stay away from letting people in or, like, rely on yourself. Like, I mean, that's not the lyrics, but that's what basically he's saying. Like, do I let people in or do I just rely on myself, right? So, but then they're talking about how he can't rely on himself. He's so confused. He's second guessing. And to me, this is like a low self-confidence, like, doesn't trust his instincts. And so, I don't know, I thought that was a good one. That's a nice one to relate to as well. It's kind of like when you second guess yourself and you're like, okay, should I trust other people? Should I trust myself? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you got from this?
Yeah, it's the,
Sure.
like, I can't rely on my...
Yeah,
like,
sure.
The I ask why I can't rely on myself. It's like needing to rely on other people but wanting to rely on yourself. But, like the chorus, I can't hold on. It's all too much to take in.
Yeah, and they described it as being going from almost a whisper to grabbing your shirt, and how that amped up everybody, especially when they played live.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I love their energy.
Yeah, because they have that, the Mike Shinoda soft intro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always wish I like played an instrument so I could just like rock out sometimes, you know? You ever get that emotion in you where you just want to like rock out?
Oh, I
Just
do all
me?
the time.
Okay.
Man, I air guitar
Yeah.
and you know.
Yeah, you know? So like I always am like, man, I wish I had like an electric guitar right now. But no,
I just
so
start banging my tools on my truck or something, you know, changing the oil. I start throwing oil everywhere, pouring oil over my head. You know, it's good.
Well, you know, I don't have like a creative outlet to like rock out, right? But this is like that emotion. It's like you're just like rocking out, letting loose, you know? Like I don't know, I like that build up of like passion or like emotion that you got to get out. I like that.
Yes, and that's it. That's it. The build up.
Yeah.
Like they said, from soft to hard. And I mean, you're right. Rock out.
Yeah.
You just want to rock your face off.
Rock out, man. Yes.
Pour oil
rock
all over
face
yourself.
Off. Yeah. Yes, oil.
I just want to go to Easter Island and rock my face off, you know?
Yeah, I'm feeling some references here, yeah.
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 Alright, well, in the end...
Anyway, in the end, it wasn't a good idea to pour oil all over me, but...
No. Never a good idea to do that.
This was one of my all-time favorite songs.
This was a great song. This was a hit. In today's language, this was a bop, okay?
Bop? What is bop?
That's what you call a hit.
Hasn't that fallen out of favor, or am I...
I've never heard that. I bop to me is like my best friend and I like bop on the nose, you know what I mean?
I don't think you do that, but okay.
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
Maybe to your cat or dog, but anyways, yeah, this one is like he's disillusioned by a relationship, like he gave it his all, but ended up jaded anyway. That is something like everyone can relate to, and that's the beauty of this song. And again, the energy they bring, just makes you want to rock your face off. Yeah.
And well, you know, they spoke on this song about they knew they needed more melody, and they didn't want people to think they were screamed at for a full record. And that's what they say about the song. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I really like the piano. That I don't know if you'd call it a riff, but in the opening and in the verses, that's really good. Especially with like the percussion. It's a really classic sound that like when you hear it, you immediately think this song.
Yes.
And I think Mike Shinoda's verses on this are really good.
Yes.
Oh, now you think he's a good rapper.
I didn't say he was bad. I just didn't like the verse on that one song.
Yeah, I feel you. No, I thought this was a really good one. For sure. All the way.
Classic.
Classic, exactly.
Classic Linkin Park, man.
Classic Shinoda, man.
Yeah, is it old enough to be
Classic
considered classic? I think so.
I mean, it's 21 years old.
I mean,
right?
people consider me classic, and I'm, pretty old, so.
Pretty young.
Oh, yeah, pretty young.
Pretty young. Speak for yourself. I'm young, so which means you can't be old if I'm young, because we're the same age.
I mean, in the end, it's just...
I love it. In the end,
I love it. Yeah,
matter.
I don't know what to describe it as. I don't know to describe the riffs, blah, blah, blah. It's just, in the end, it doesn't even matter what I say,
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's kind of like, bro, live your life. It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, a place for my head.
Moving on.
How's this one go?
For my head.
Well, see, the main thing hold up. Okay, I want to be in another place. I hate when you say you don't understand.
Yes.
And then he goes, you try to take that SIV.
Yes.
Go away.
Go away, you.
Yeah, that.
I love this. I love.
I feel like they pulled from Rage Against the Machine on this one.
For sure.
I mean, I definitely think Rage Against the Machine's third album, what is that, The Battle for Los Angeles, really preempts this in a lot of ways. Like, I feel like it's very influential on this whole genre.
Agree, yeah. And I love how it, like, whenever they get to the last part, how he starts to say, you try to take the best of me, go away, and it starts off real quiet, and then it gets, like, loud and angry. Like, I love that part. It's just like, right. Like, you're starting off calm.
Yeah.
Okay, you push me, and now I'm letting it all out. Like, it's that raw emotion. And the part that I really like about this song is the verse where it says, I want to be with the energy, not with the enemy. So to me, it's like he's recognizing like, no, this is bad. I want to be with like good energy, not with all the hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's like a positive recognizing this isn't good for me. I want to be around things that are good for me kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just love that line. I want to be with the energy, not with the enemy.
I feel like, this song, I'm opening up a nice ice cold glass bottle Coca-Cola. And I'm
Coca-Cola
drinking
Classic.
it. And I'm getting more and more amped up. And, I'm drinking this aggressively. And then all of a sudden, I throw a Mentos in there. And it explodes. And that's the song.
You brought it. You just captured the emotion in that one analogy about getting amped up with a Coca-Cola Classic.
Your
Yes.
metaphors seem to have liquid going on you a lot.
Well, I mean, it's because the emotion is liquid in this music.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's got in the caffeine, it builds, and then it like ruptures with the Mentos. I get it. I feel it.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I was saying
right,
this.
that's what I'm saying. Right.
I really like the opening riff here. Like, it opens with just the instrumental, and then you get Mike Shinoda verse, and I like the imagery of that first sort of, like, stanza. I watch how the moon sits in the sky in the dark night, shining with the light from the sun,
Yeah.
and the sun doesn't give light to the moon, assuming the moon's gonna owe it one. I think that's a really good...
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful.
I love it. Poetic.
Yeah, like if,
Iconic.
Yeah, like I'm giving you a Coke, and I don't expect that. just kidding.
Oh my god, the Coke. Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
Okay. Forgotten. This is probably my favorite song on the album, either this one or the next one.
Sing it.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, sing it.
I'm not singing anything.
All right, I actually forgot about the song.
Really?
So I listened
Okay.
to it last night. Yeah, I thought that was kind of ironic. But, yeah, sing it. How's it go?
I'm not singing anything. But, it opens from the top to the bottom to top. I stop at the core I've forgotten in the middle of my thoughts.
Woo! Yeah, there you go.
That's not singing.
Yeah, so what they say, this is a quote by them, when I first hear that song, I hear the ingredients in a way that a chef might eat a dish and pick apart different ingredients. It is a very simple but elegant kind of way. It felt great to come out with a product at the end that represented exactly what we were trying to do at the moment. And that, that statement can be open-ended, but
I like it.
they were just putting parts together that fit.
I like it. I love when I'm looking at the lyrics, and one of the things that they said, the rain then sends dripping acidic questions. I don't know. I love their like poetry in the song, and to me, like it's like talking about memories, maybe dreams. Like he's forgotten something, but it's always there subconsciously, but like almost imperfect. Like your memories are imperfect. And then when he says, the eyes ease open, but it's dark again. Like, to me, that's like dreams subconscious, like bringing you back. I thought that was a really cool, just a cool song, like talking about memories or dreams. I'm not sure which one.
That's deep.
Yeah, I thought
That's
so.
deep.
This one doesn't do as much for me lyrically as it does just like, this is a great song to sing along to. The like shouting intro and that sort of refrain at the beginning. And then, like the chorus bit, in the memory you'll find me, eyes burning up. I really like the melody there. And at the end, where it goes, now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back, I think that's really good. And I really like the, melody that is sung throughout that sort of last chorus. I think that's really good.
Yeah. Well, like the eyes burning, that's like when you shake up the Coke with the Mentos, and then you caught me, it's like my neighbor's walking by and I'm pouring oil over me. So,
it's
I
like,
relate
what are
to
you
this.
doing? Yeah, definitely relatable with oil and Coke. I don't know. Coke and oil do not mix, by the way. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably my favorite song on the album. I think I already said that, but great to sing along to. Just good energy. Like it a lot.
It's a good bop,
Yes.
wouldn't you say?
Oh, pop.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Maybe that's a boop.
I like it, for sure.
All right, Cure for the
Okay.
Itch,
Yeah, it's
which is mostly instrumental song.
Bro, I forgot about this song,
Oh,
too,
this is
and I
either this or the last
love
one are my
it.
favorite. It's great.
This one is a good. I love. That's the one where they talk about Mr. Han.
Yes.
And that's obviously DJ Joe Han. And I guess the cure for the itch is like because he's scratching on the turntable, like he's scratching an itch. Okay, but I thought this was really pretty. There's not a lot of lyrics. It's just like instrumental, but I just thought it was really pretty. Like it's a really cool mix.
Yeah. It's a very good instrumental. I like the piano especially, and of course turntables. That's always good.
Love turntables. Yes.
Yeah, it's
a good one.
I think this is Han's spotlight track. You know.
Yeah.
They gave it to him, let him have fun, and it worked. Fans loved it.
I mean, yeah, he's a very good producer. It shows throughout this whole album, and this one especially highlights that.
For sure.
Yeah, and I guess it's not as intense, would you say?
No, it's definitely
Yeah.
kind of a step down in energy, but I still like it a lot.
Yeah. And I think, like we said before, he didn't want the whole album to feel like he was screaming at you. So I think that's why this album is great. You know, it has all of it, you know? I want to be screamed at, but I want to be coddled, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like you want like a Coke that's like real subtle, and then you want a Coke with a Mentos in it.
Well, you know, no, I want hydrocortisone cream. That's my cure for the itch, and this is it.
Oh.
This is my itch for everything in one album.
Mm-hmm.
This is my hydrocortisone cream.
Okay, this is your scratch. Yeah.
Okay.
You can quote me on that. Write that down. Yeah. We're going on to Pushing Me Away. So Shinoda says about Pushing Me Away, he says, basically, we're really happy with how Crawling came out, so we were like, well, let's do another melodic song like that.
I like it.
And so they did.
Definitely melodic.
It's a very ballady song.
Mm-hmm, indeed. This was a good one, and I liked it because it's kind of like they're lying to themselves and who they're in a relationship with, like, why stay if it's not a good fit? And he talks about, like, the sacrifice of hiding in a lie. I don't know, I thought that was kind of a cool...
Sacrifice of hiding in a lie. Let's dissect that.
Yeah, like, what are you sacrificing? Let's get into it, man.
You're hiding in a lie. Let's bring some examples to the table.
Okay, so, like, if you are saying that you like Coke, but you don't, and then you have to drink it,
so the consequences are you're missing out on all the great Pepsi products, which there are none.
Well, I wholeheartedly agree with that one. Sorry, Pepsi.
This is getting away from...
Let's talk about the music.
We're going
I like
somewhere.
the singing at the end of the song. I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
This one is, I've become so something.
No, that's on the next album, not this one.
Oh, okay.
This is Pushing Me Away.
Are you sure that's not the same song?
Oh, wait, that's the same song.
No, it's not.
Hold on.
No, it's not.
Hold on, that's the same song.
What?
Oh.
Okay, are y'all
Second.
pulling a
let me
prank
see.
on me?
I am not.
No, those are different
Okay,
songs.
hold on.
The Gnome is on the next, like,
Wait.
Gnome is on Meteora.
Okay, hold on.
Wow, fake Linkin Park fans. Although,
I'm reading
I can't
it.
say anything because I got...
No, as I said, the sacrifice of hiding in a lie.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
has
you're
to
right.
end.
I can't say anything because I got a song wrong
Yeah.
earlier, too, so...
Why I never walked away, why I played myself this way, now I see you're testing me, pushes me away.
Yeah, there you go. I thought you
is that
weren't
what you
singing
said?
anymore, but you did a good job.
Well, I do.
So you're
listen, I
testing
have a
me.
beautiful
You're
voice.
testing me, pushes me away.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Now, and he's saying, now I see you're testing me, like you are testing me, and it pushes me away.
Yeah. Why?
It's like a relationship. Yeah.
Hmm.
Why? And he's saying, why I played myself this way. Why am I lying to myself by staying in this relationship? I don't know. That's what I got.
Yeah. And I feel like this is a good closer because it's like the most triumphant song on the album. I feel like both lyrically and, the melody feels very triumphant. Like realizing, oh yeah, like I should be out of this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing that it pushes me away, and I think the melody really complements that well.
It's really pretty.
I don't know if I'd say pretty.
Oh, really?
I would.
What would you
I
say?
like it.
Pretty?
Pretty. I like how he says, even the people who never frown eventually break down. Like, the sacrifice of hiding the lie.
Well, that's like,
Everything has to end. I think
that's
pretty.
like all these Instagram people, right?
For sure.
It's a lie. A lot of it is a lie. And
It's all lies.
they look happy. They look
Yeah.
really happy. They're smiling. They're posing. They're, doing yoga on top of a Jeep at a Joshua Tree, drinking kombucha.
That sounds sad. I do like kombucha, though, but I don't like the desert.
But they're slowly dying inside. And it's
Yeah.
they eventually break down.
Yeah. Not sure that's what Linkin Park was picturing when they wrote it.
Where I was going with that was they're living in this lie, and inside they could be, they're becoming more self-conscious. They're hating their body, and that's, that's what I get out of this song.
No, I mean, I definitely see the parallel. I was just joking about that. But, yeah, I like that visual. That's pretty funny. But, yeah, no, I like this song. I think it's a good closer, but I do want to talk about the bonus tracks right quick.
Okay, I mean,
real
if
quick.
you want, I like
quick.
My December. Not so high on high
Yeah,
voltage.
My
man.
December. What? I like the energy in high voltage. But anyway, yeah, no, My December. Okay, so Travis, I was telling Travis we were going to do this, and he's like, oh, I think My December, like, released on that one, and that was when Linkin Park was actually called, their band name was Hybrid Theory, before they changed it to Linkin Park, and I was like, what? Like, I did not know that.
I did not either.
So I had to go look it up.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, whenever Chester joined the team, they changed their name to Hybrid Theory, and then they had an issue, like there was some other band that was called Hybrid, I think, and so they changed it again to Linkin Park.
Yeah.
But anyway, so My December
Wasn't that
was
like
one
the
of those,
park across the street from them or something?
Yeah, wasn't it like in Chicago or something, Linkin Park? They just spelled it differently.
Yeah.
They spelled like Lincoln, L-I-N.
Well, like
Wait.
corn with the
Yeah.
reverse R. It was the lingo at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like Lincoln.
that's definitely
Yeah.
the style.
I liked it. So anyway, but I thought that was cool.
My December.
It's a great song. The turntables. God, I don't know why it took me so long to come up with that, but I love that in the piano. That's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Goes really well
I
together.
agree. I love the piano.
Me pretending. Again, this is in every song. Living in a lie,
It is.
pretending.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So,
Life.
thematically what the album's about.
what are they saying?
You know,
Just
I
live your life.
pretend like I'm okay.
Don't be
Yeah.
fake. Don't drink kombucha on the roof of a Jeep.
I mean, I like kombucha.
No, I mean, you can, but, look, if you, look. If you got a Corolla and you want to
Look.
drink kombucha on it, go for it.
Listen, I just want to say, like, I might look okay on outside, but inside, I'm really hungry and need a snack.
That's your December.
Yeah, My December.
All right. Well, y'all have anything to say about high voltage?
Yeah.
Shocking.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Oh, I get it. I didn't get it at first.
Yeah.
I like the energy of high voltage, and basically it's like a rhyme fest. Like I think it's like just him showing off his like talent.
I don't think it's good. I think it's
I don't
bad
either.
rap song. I
Yes.
I like that. I don't think it's like the best song, but I like the instrumentals in it.
Yeah, the
I thought that was
instrumental's
kinda
nice,
cool.
but
Yeah. I can see like an electrical company dodgeball team and they'd walk out to this. Like a parody.
oh, no.
Oh,
High
I
voltage.
like it. I like it.
You know what I mean? I don't like it.
Yeah, like it's not a great song, but I like the instrumentals. I like the energy of it. I think
Intergy.
it's like this was a song. Intergy. This is a song that I think like kind of. I think it's like they're kind of showing like this genre is evolving and it's new metal. It's different. It's like it was trying too hard to be different. Maybe.
I don't think it.
I don't know.
Maybe that's
know.
why it's a
This
bonus
is-
track.
This is less metal and more like hip hop electronica stuff.
Maybe that's what. Yeah, like I just felt like they were trying to be different with this, and it's okay. But
Yeah, it's
like
okay.
I said,
It's
I like
okay.
the instrumentals.
All right. Well, closing thoughts on the album.
Yeah.
Final thoughts?
We got a final thought.
Listen to it.
Okay.
Live by it.
Live by it, listen to it, relate to it,
Dig it.
find your peace within it.
All right. I will say,
Dig
and
it.
this is going to be controversial. I like all the songs on this album.
Uh-oh.
I like it. It's very good emotionally to sing along with. You know, it's very successful at what it does. I don't like listening to it as an album. I prefer the songs individually because
Oh, snap.
Awkward.
too many of these songs have the same tone and like energy, and it's really hard for me to listen to it
That's
straight
bold.
like that.
Very bold. Okay, I see what you're saying.
But yeah,
I see what you're saying.
It's too much of all that at once, like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I do really like this album, it's a good album.
In closing, I'm going to go cut
album.
the grass, change my oil, and change my brakes and listen to Hybrid Theory.
All right, cool.
Listen, don't pour oil on yourself, though, okay?
You know, I might be smashing Coke bottles on the road with my lawn tractor, but hey.
That's illegal. Okay.
In the meantime, you should keep listening to Beach View, and take us out, Jen.
Yes. Thank you for listening to Beach View, and John, thank you for joining us today and talking about Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory. And we'll catch you next time.
Oh, thank you so much for having me, guys. It was so fun.
Oh,
thank
of course.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll see y'all soon, fam.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
All right, fam. Bye, besties.
Jonathan out.